They're playing Knox.
Always a battle, and the crowd always going to show up, and it's going to be loud every time.
And let's take a look at these stats right now. Knox College 1-3 in conference play. They're 3-22 overall. Monmouth College looking at a decent season right now. 7-12 overall, but 1-2 in conference. They can go back to 500 with a win here against Knox. We saw the starting lineups for both teams, but for your Scots, Leah Allen, Melina Tunis, Elena Robertson, Kaylee Silas, Chloe Strahan, Zoe Nija, and Bryn Hogan, starting 6 for your Scots on the night. And Jay, of course, hey, you had the call on Saturday by yourself. How was that?
It was interesting. We was down 0-2, came back, forced it to 5, but lost energy in the 5th one. I think this would be a good win for the Scots. They can get it because they needed to stay in conference play and make sure everything is still in position for them to make the playoffs.
Well, here we go. Knox College will get the serve to start this rivalry matchup, the Chicago Expressway matchup, I like to call it sometimes. Nija and Libero for your Scots. Silas rather.
Oh, yes, we got tipped. Hogan. And, good recovery by Allen.
Good dig, found the spot. Here comes Knox with the
good
kill
block.
attempt. Tunis with the block.
And they not letting that middle open like they usually do.
That's right, Robinson was there on that one.
Man.
You heard the boom from the crowd. They knew that was coming. Silas gets the first kill of the night for your Scots. Of course, me, Ryan Phillips, Jay Brown in the broadcast booth, and the Grayson Schmidt on the scoreboard, and Marco on the camera up here in the broadcast booth. You know, sometimes, Jay, a broadcast booth can be either bleachers, a actual press box.
Man, we be everywhere. As long as we getting it done, though.
It's called the broadcast booth, but you can imagine what it looks like at home, but really it's just a couple tables and up in the bleachers like Lane Gymnasium. Nice view. Hogan with the serve, 2-0 Scots lead.
Good hit by Allen.
Back to the Scots.
Oh, and they're going to give that to the Scots.
Violation on the Prairie Fire. Got to be one of your best memories on the team for basketball was you're at Knox. You get the buzzer beater tip in for the win. How is that?
Man, that feels like so long ago now. It's been 2 years ago. But man, that was a crazy game, and it was definitely something we didn't expect because we did not have enough time to get that off. But they start the clock off slow, and we ran off the court with the win.
You'll take whatever you can get. Here's Silas for the kill. Gets it.
I don't know if they're going to be able to stop her tonight.
Silas on fire so far.
Oh, they got 2 minutes serving. Okay. Good ace.
Tunis again.
And another one. This is a game where I feel like the Scots, they don't need to play around. No need to play down your competition. If they could get this over with, they need to get this over with.
Scots looking to get to work. Over it goes to Allen.
Here is Strahan.
Knox with the possession. One-handed, watch out, ref. That might have hit him, but Knox gets the point, 6-2 Scots lead. Time to play a little game called Hometown, or where is the hometown? Are they from the St. Louis area? No, I can't see any on the Knox roster. The closest I see is Maplewood, Missouri. It's a little bit away from me, of course.
From Brazil, though. That's
not
different.
too far from Mizzou, you're right. M-I-Z. Scots with the point, 7-2. From Chicago, Illinois. Celia Conley from Chicago, the freshman. I don't see any close towns for me. Yeah, it's just a weird game I play with all, have some free time in the calling some games. Here comes Knox.
Oh, bad communication right there.
Can't get it over, so Scots will get the point, 8-2, and Silas will get the serve. We're number 7. Timeout called by Knox College. We'll take a quick break here on MamaScots.com. 8-2, Scots lead. Back here on MamaScots.com, Kaylee Silas will get the serve. They lead 8-2, and the pep band playing, it's like DJ Khaled, I think.
Strahan.
Good point from the Scots. We'll try to turn the mics on for the pep band for the audience to listen to. They're amazing. I mean, not a big band. I mean, take up a pretty good section, but it sounds like there's a million of them in that corner.
Yeah. I think this is the first volleyball game it came to because they haven't had a lot of home games to come to.
Right. Billy Lopato, also a sports information worker, does the camera and streams and play-by-play for soccer, and he's on the drums. He's kicking it, kicking the buckets down there with the sticks. He's doing a great job.
Man, miscommunication again.
Some baseball players, soccer players, and just a football. It's a whole zoo down there of different Scots teams here on campus.
Here is Scott in the game, and that was easy.
I think Shea Scott had no issues picking which college to go to, of course, with last name being Scott. And
pretty sure that went into her decision.
I think so, too. Here's Silas. 12-2, Scots lead. Right back to Nija.
Ooh.
Bumped up safely. No harm done. Nija knows how to dig.
Good placement by Strahan right there.
Paints the corner, 13-2 here in this first set. Take a look at the summaries. Monmouth 5 kills to Knox's single 1. Knox 3 attack errors to the Scots 0. So that's going to be a big factor, of course. How many errors can one side get? Silas smacks it.
Man.
Good attempt there from the Prairie Fire to try and keep it in as 14 Hernandez Rivera on the dive.
Scots coming out strong in the first set.
Silas, hard serve. Looks for a tip, can't get it.
Silas been serving for a long time.
Look at the individual stats for Silas. Pulling them up right now. Right now, she's got 3 kills and 5 total aces.
And she's going to keep it going. An ace.
Timeout called by Knox. We'll take a quick timeout break here on the broadcast. 16-2, your Fighting Scots lead right here at Glen Gymnasium. Back here on the broadcast, I definitely misspoke earlier about the stat on Kaylee Sealis had 5 total aces. I meant 5 total attacks. Long day at school, folks.
Oh, they're going to give that to Knox.
And I was going to say, just speaking of, and then just a little bit out.
Taylor Rask coming in the game.
A little bit on Taylor. Junior from Galesburg, Illinois. You think this game means a lot to her, being from the opposing side of things here tonight in this rivalry match between Knox College and the Fighting Scots.
She decided to flip on him, though, and decided instead of going to get Knox, she went to Monmouth.
Bumped over Robertson.
Good hit by Hill.
Nisha Strahan. Smash down from Haddon.
And good hit by Strahan.
Paints the corner once again, or the sideline rather.
And Hogan's going to come in for her.
Seen a lot of that in this game, of some good placement from the team in red. 17-3 here in this first set. Nisha gets the serve.
Out of bounds.
Now 18. Oh, they're going to give it to Knox. It tipped. It looks like it may be an overrule. I didn't look at the court. I was looking at the stats here, but it may have hit the tips of an offensive player. We'll see what it on the replay. Yep, and they're right. So
crowd not loving that either.
Well, wait a minute. Maybe not.
And that's out.
Subs made. Tune us back in for the Scots. Trying to see if this ball got tipped right now.
Robertson.
Possibly.
Nisha with the dig. Going to set up Shea. And Knox going to stay with it. Hogan, no, couldn't get it. Oh, they couldn't stay with it. Nice effort there by Robertson.
Little change up, backspin on that ball. Knox gets the point. 3 service aces for the Scots so far. They've got 8 assists and a 500 hitting average as a team.
Uh-oh, can they get to it? No.
Good effort from Taylor Raska, and you know, those are the balls where you want to get so bad because it's a really good highlight reel, but at the same time they're so painful.
Tunez down the middle, no. And good call right there. 19-6. And here comes Leah Allen back in the game, and also Sealis.
Wisconsin native gets to serve. That's going to be out. The Scots hit 20. So far, no solo blocks in this game yet, or block assists.
Yep.
Interesting stat right there. Right back to Tunis. Drops it over once again. Back to
And good placement right there by Hogan.
Back-to-back times.
Yep.
There's some easy plays right there, and I would love them in sand volleyball. I'll tell you that. You know, being the 3-time intramural champion, gotta mention at least once a broadcast. I'm a big deal here on campus. You gotta just tip it over, just smack it as hard as you can. Those little layups right there.
Good block.
As we say it, there's the first block.
Tunez.
I'll tell you what, Jay, my basketball team's also looking pretty good this year as well. You know, being the coach / camera operator.
Yeah.
For 3-on-3. Once again,
Man! Set that up perfectly. Sealis with the nasty kill.
You can tell she likes that one too because of her reaction. right to Coach near Goddard. He gave her a little, that was my ball. That's what I wanted this game, and she got it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Knox getting one. Neesia going up. This is Hogan. And another point for the Scots. 2 away from capturing the first set. It's going to be Hogan on the serve. And Knox can't seem to come away with it. Oh, wait, yes, they can. Sealish is going to get it over. This is going to Strahan. And they couldn't stay with it.
Try to pancake it off the floor. Almost got it.
(24-8). Can end on the ace. No. And that is out, and the Scots will take the first set.
The Scots win first set 25-8. We'll take a quick break here for set 2 here on MonmouthScots.com. Back here on MonmouthScots.com, your Scots lead 1-0 in sets total over the Knox College Prairie Fire, and they will get the first chance at a point, but blocked.
Silas. And a point to Silas and the Scots.
Some first set stats overall, of course, 25-8, Scots won. 11 kills for Monmouth, 11 kills in that last set. A .435 hitting percentage as well, and 23 attack attempts for the Scots.
What as hot as they are in this game, Ryan, do you think everybody can possibly get in this game?
I think so. It's been they've been playing very well. It's been, we talked about before, the first set. It's always been a really issue for the Scots, and of course, this game they've had, no issues winning that first set, and I think those pregame jitters that they talked about in the last interview after the win last game, it's just, you can tell they just feel so much more comfortable out there.
And a dig by Nija Tunez. Point to the Scots.
(3-1) service errors in first set. Knox with 1, Monmouth with 2.
This is lobbed up. Nice hit by him. Silas again. Hogan keeps it alive. Back to Strawhan. And Knox is going to can't stay with it. Chloe putting some power on that one.
Rebecca Hernandez Rivera just decided to hit it twice because that ball hit the ceiling, came right back to her saying, it's okay. Well, I'll just try and put it up again one more time.
And a block that's going to go to Knox as it goes out of bounds.
Little knuckleball right there. Ball drops over the net.
Here is Silas. That was blocked. And they're going to give it to her again, and this time she's going to score. Tunez the serve. And with a nice hit.
So Scots get the,
right there by
almost
Carly.
get it. Knox gets the point, but also in other news, of course, this is the last home game of the season and my last volleyball game.
Man.
So this is it for me for volleyball-wise, and gotta say it's been very fun, and this is kind of the semester where it's like, wow, everything comes alive. Like, this is it. This is the last semester. Same for you as well, right? Last semester, so.
Everything coming at you fast.
It comes fast. Knox will get the serve here. So last home game, of course, as they take on Illinois College on October 25th. They played 2 games that day. First, Illinois College, a conference game, and then the University of Wisconsin-Platteville.
Yeah, they got a tough road schedule. They want to try to squeeze into the playoff spot.
Gonna be tough.
It's gonna be a huge confidence booster for them.
They got Beloit College, Grinnell on November 1st, and Ripon to finish off this conference schedule. And it's been a really fun year, of course, for them. They had that really long, maybe I can't speak for them, but they had that really long road trip of games before the 6-game homestand. And when you play at home for 6 games straight, that's got to be such a nice addition.
Look at Silas. Oh, the effort, and it's no good.
Nija with a dive. But yeah, got to feel good to play 6 at home. Your family, friends to come support you, and then you're off on your own again on the road.
I felt like they had more road games last year. I don't know why. Maybe it was spread out a little bit differently.
Possibly. I do remember sort of coming back and forth to work these games. In the net, 7-5, Scots lead. Let's see how many games they played on the road in a row this year. I'll count that real quick.
In the beginning of the season, it had to be like at least 6. Good block. Hill pops it up. This is going to Scott, and she's going to get that point right there. The senior with the nice kill.
So 13 games on the road.
13?
13. You were able to play.
Man.
You were able to play one at home against Milliken, and then you were on the road again for a couple more games. Then after Elmhurst, Illinois, they won that game 3-1 on October 4th. They played Central, Cornell, Webster, Lake Forest, Lawrence, and of course today Knox. 6 in a row at the Glenny. 9-5 Scots lead. Nisha with the serve.
Good block. Nice play. (10-5) in favor of the Scots. The second set is their set. Oh. And here's Nisha Hill, and that's going to Scott. Hogan now, and Knox is going to be able to stay with it. Barely. Hogan going to give it to Hill. Here is Scott again. No. Man, and back and forth they go, and they're going to keep it alive.
Oh, man, what a good play there from your Scouts.
Sealis down the middle, and that's not going to go either.
It's a great dig right there. Got extremely low.
Robertson is going to put the nail in the coffin. Back and forth as they win, and the Scots are going to take the kill.
Big smiles from the fans here at Glenny, and we, of course, got some alumni down here. Look at this old jacket right here in front of us, Jay. This is back when those starter jackets were being made for the NFL. That's a sick jacket.
11-7, Knox only down 4.
I'm all about pinstripes these days, you know.
That's the style.
The older I get, wow, these pinstripes look nice.
Yeah.
Will this make me look older? Probably. It's okay.
Here's Tunez. They stay with it. Point to Knox.
Also you look northeast, you see a Knox crowd filling these seats.
One thing about Knox, they are going to show up for their teams, regardless of the sport. And Allen back in the game for Scott, and she's going to be the server. Here's Gomez, no. Sealis, and a good dig right there. Robertson pops it up. Nisha's going to give this to Hogan. And Knox is going to hit it back over and hitting
Off the antenna.
off the antenna. Violation, point to the Scots, 13-8.
I think back in high school when I did my first volleyball broadcast for Belleville East broadcast club, I called that the foul pole. Didn't know what to call it. The foul pole.
Gomez popped up by Allen, Nisha, and Sealis is just going to hit it over. Good block by Tunes. Denying that.
Good crowd reaction there from your student section. A lot of oohs and ahs.
Man, she barely got that one. And it's not going to get over. Oh, yes, it is. Wow. Tunes, no. She can do it again, no.
Sealis.
Sealis dug up. And Robertson with the dig. Hogan.
On the net.
And I don't know who touched that. They're going to keep it going, and the Scots are going to get the point.
Going to call left on Knox. Timeout call on for Knox, and we will also take a quick break here on MonmouthScots.com. 15-8, Scots lead. Back here on MonmouthScots.com, 15-8, your Scots lead. Ryan Phillips and Jay Brown on the broadcast today.
Nice block again by Tunez.
Didn't miss a beat from that timeout call from the Prairie Fire. Let's take a look at some second set stats as of right now, and we'll pull them up for you. After this point.
Here is Sealis. That is blocked by Knox. Man, that was a good hit, but recovered by Allen. Hogan, and they got a piece of that. Robertson going up to Sealis down the middle, and that is dug up. Sealis again, and that's a point.
So after that point, some second set stats from the game points. Right now 16-8, or 17-8 rather, and 6 kills for your Scots compared to the Knox 3, now 4.
Oh, man, that's a point for Knox right there.
But 3 blocks for the Scots, so they're seeing a little bit more blocks this set. Maybe a new game plan from the team in red in this set.
Oh man, what a serve right there. Nice ace.
2 service errors both sides, and there's of course the ace from the Prairie Fire that will add to the 2 they have now.
And Tunez is going to put it over. And they're going to be points to the Scots. Knox a lot of mistakes here in this second set. And Strahan back in the game for Nija. Good dig by Robertson. Sealis, that's dug up by Knox. Here's Gamez, no. And here is Strahan with the nice kill to make it 19-10. Hogan is the server now. Here's Gamez blocked, but they stay with it.
Allen goes back, makes the set.
Popped up in the air. Tipped again by Strahan and Tunez. Here is Strahan. What a nice dig that was. And Robertson pops it up in the air. This is going right back to Strahan. She tries to tip, and it is going to work. 20-10 timeout.
Timeout call from Knox once again. 2010 Scots lead. We'll be back here on MonmouthScots.com.
Conference play.
Knox puts it over. Lana Robertson to Tunis.
Nice kill right there. Second set coming close to an end. 22-10. Man, what a block again. Tunis having herself a day. Sealis. No. Here is Gomez. That's blocked. And Knox struggling to get it over versus the front line of Monmouth. And Strahan with a nice kill.
So you want to talk about the efficiency of blocking in this game. You're going to see it a lot more as well as this game continues. But when you get the first block, that ball is going to be in the thought process for Knox to just kind of get it higher and over the blocks.
Yep.
There's an ace from Leah Allen. And so that's going to give the back row for the Scots more time to react to anything. And it's going to really slow the game down for the Scots and allow them to get more of these.
Now, with that being said, though, the Scots, they are extremely, way taller than Knox players. They only have 1 6 foot.
That is true. That's true. And, it's what makes blocking in the height such an asset in this game. And here's the hit from Knox from the service line. 24-11. Scots need one more.
Sealis.
Jay Brown gets it. Sealis gets the kill. Scots win this set 25-11 right here at MonmouthScots.com. We'll be back for set 3